On the pitch-black night of February 7, 1943, the USS Growler was hunting on the surface of the South Pacific. Commander Howard Gilmore was on the bridge, scanning the horizon. Submarine life was mostly boredom punctuated by sheer terror. Gilmore was known as the aggressive skipper who liked to fight up close. He just spotted a target. It was a 900-ton Japanese gunboat. Instead of diving and firing torpedoes, Gilmore decided to do something bold, a high-speed surface attack. UE subs were faster on the surface than underwater. Gilmore used his speed to close the gap, planning to overtake the enemy ship. But the Japanese captain spotted them and turned to ram the sub. Gilmore had split seconds to react. He ordered hard left rudder and rammed the Japanese ship head-on instead. The collision was brutal. It bent the submarine's bow sideways, knocking out its torpedo tubes. The two ships were now locked together in the water, hull to hull. This was the worst possible position. The Japanese deck was higher, allowing their machine gunners to fire directly down onto the exposed bridge of the submarine. It was a slaughter. A burst of machine gun fire swept the bridge. 2 men were killed instantly. Gilmore was hit hard in the chest and legs. He collapsed to the wet steel deck, unable to stand. The surviving crew scrambled toward the tiny hatch to get below. They tried to carry their captain, but Gilmore knew he was too badly wounded. He couldn't climb the ladder. Every second they waited for him, the Japanese guns were tearing the sub apart. If they didn't dive immediately, everyone would die. Gilmore looked at his officer of the deck and gave one of the most famous orders in naval history. He shouted, "Take her down!" The crew hesitated, but they had to obey. They slammed the hatch shut, leaving their living captain alone on the outside of the diving submarine. The Growler vented its tanks and dove beneath the waves, escaping the Japanese guns. Inside the boat, there was dead silence. They managed to limp back to Australia with a smashed bow. The crew survived because their captain decided to die. Howard Gilmore became the first submariner of W2E to receive the Medal of Honor. He is still on eternal patrol. Navy tradition dictates a captain is always the last soul to leave the ship. But Howard Gilmore did more than just follow protocol. He gave the only order that could save his men, knowing full well it would leave him alone in the dark, forever on watch beneath the waves.